The electrical systems in our houses are very convenient, but they're also quite dangerous. They can cause fires. We hear about it all the time. I've asked Kevin Lips to join me from Lips Electric today to dive into this subject matter. Kevin, how are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you, Jim.
It's great to have you here. What are the signs of a potential electric fire hazard?
Yeah, there's a few. They all should be pretty noticeable though. So, you'll notice frequent breaker tripping.
Mm,
You'll smell burning. It could be of a device, an outlet, or a switch, or even the light source. And if you don't have a clear source, it could very likely be electrically related. You could see discolored or charred outlets and switches. And a common one that people don't think about a lot because the parts in the system don't really move a lot is loose and worn out outlets. And think about where you always plug in your vacuum.
yeah.
Every time you plug that thing in and out, the tension of that device weakens a little bit. And that can cause the internal components within that device to loosen, which can cause loose means possible arcing, which can lead to sparking and the fire side of it. So, it fire is always a major risk in homes. There's over 28,000 home fires annually. And the other thing is, as systems age, or if water did get in the system, so we see this a lot in electrical panels and service entrances, where it wasn't watertight or the watertight wore off. That water will run through those wires and can get into the panel and rust it out. So if you have any rusting or any of that corrosion in there, that is part of the same system. That's a problem that should be fixed.
I was just thinking about something. I've seen so many pictures of mice, rats in some parts of the country, lizards in the South, um, that get into a panel and they
Yes.
and they get on the wrong side of 2 different contacts.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you
We've seen
smell
them.
something in your panel, you might have something cooking in there.
It really could be that. Yeah, we've seen it. We definitely have seen that.
Yeah, and, anything when it pertains to your electrical system could cause a fire. We've talked about the importance of making sure the gauge wire is correct, that the breaker size is correct, that you're not plugging in an appliance that draws too much on a 15 amp when it really should be 20.
Yes.
And if you have no idea what I'm talking about or what Kevin's talking about, you need to call Kevin and his team at Lips. All of his information is located in the podcast description, just one click away, and it's really important. It's a major system in your home, probably the most dangerous to you and your family.
Yeah, and don't forget the most neglected. I'm gonna
Mm,
preach that to the rooftops because it is so true. Think about the last time you had your electrical system looked at,
yeah.
and part of when we come out, we'll do an initial diagnostics of your home, and check the panel, check your utilities side of things, and make sure it is operating, and we'll give you recommendations on what we should do to improve the system as well.
It's kind of an out of sight, out of mind type thing. If your air conditioning system or heating system fails, you're gonna feel that pretty quickly. If your plumbing's not working correctly, you're gonna feel that quickly. The electrical thing, it doesn't really make noise, shouldn't, and it generally does work pretty well. There really aren't physical moving parts you can see, and people take it for granted. But like anything else, you maintain your car, you maintain your air conditioning system and heating system. You go to the dentist maybe twice a year for maintenance. You go to the doctor possibly once a year for an annual physical. Why aren't you doing the same thing for something that could literally shock you to death or burn your house down or both? So
Yeah,
seriously.
absolutely. And we do offer a home care program. So it is something that would give you priority scheduling and a lot of other benefits. And it comes with an annual review of your system. And but it's worth every penny. Something I would really recommend to anyone out there.
If you care for your home, if you care for your family and your pets, I would suggest that. Also, if you're thinking of putting your home on the market, I think it's a great thing to do to have a report sitting on the kitchen counter that the realtor and the potential home buyers can see. Everything from your HVAC checked out to the roof checked out ahead of time to the electrical system and plumbing. I just think it makes it easier for someone to make a decision saying these people care about this home. I'm buying something. It's like buying a used car. People, look at the facts like the, Fox report and so forth, whatever. It's
Yes,
just wise. You want to know what's been going on with the home. And if people have been maintaining the inside and the outside and inside the walls, it's a better purchase.
for sure. I totally agree.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.